morning. It's October 4th, and we're here at the Ausable Club signing in for Dial and Nippletop today. It's about 6:20 in the morning and a pleasant 56 degrees. The temperature today is supposed to go up to 80, so brought plenty of fluids, and we're looking forward to a really good day. Can already see in the dawn light the colors of the trees up on the mountainsides. We're going to head down Lake Road and take the first left up Leech Trail. Okay, 20 minutes down Lake Road, and we're at the HG Leech Trail to Dial and Nippletop. So this loop is usually, or at least I usually, do it the other way. All the way up Lake Road, up Gilbrook, and around counterclockwise. Today, I decided to go up the Leech Trail because I want to do Indian Head. Yeah, I have never done Indian Head. So I want to hit Indian Head in the afternoon when the light's better. So we're going to go up Leech Trail and do the loop clockwise today. This is the descent a lot of people complain about because it is very consistent down for a mile and a half. So today we'll go up. HG Leech Trail, going up. This is what I'm talking about, just goes up and up and up. Okay, entering the new growth forest on the shoulder of Noon Mark. We'll get some good views when we get up to the exposed sides. But this is the burn area from 1999, September 1999. 90 acres on the shoulder of Noon Mark burned. Dial Mountain 2, Bear Den Point 3. Just lots of places you can wander around up here and take in the views. This is just the beginning of the day. Bear Den Mountain Summit. It's a treat summit, no views here, but it's good enough for second breakfast. Okay, left Bear Den Mountain, making our way over to Dial. Sign said 1.3 to Dial. Approaching Dial Summit. Some 5.25 miles in from the parking lot. It's topped with this boulder here. We get up that, and we're at the summit. There we go. Dial Mountain Summit, 4,020 feet-ish on a beautiful fall day with colors all around. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this for a while. Okay, just leaving Dial Summit. Just saw my first hiker on the day. So story on Dial. It used to be called the Dials because the neighboring peak, the South Summit, we were just on the North Summit. The South Summit is roughly the same elevation. And the story is they couldn't even really be sure which one was the highest. But the one we're just at, the North Summit, has a view. The South Summit does not. So when we say we're doing Dial, we're really doing North Dial. And we just pass over South Dial between Nippletop and Dial. South Dial Summit. Okay, let's start climbing Nippletop. Getting up there now. Summit's up there somewhere. Here we are at the intersection. Nippletop up that way. Here comes a friend.
Hey again.
That's the steep way down to Elk Pass.
I'll see you later.
You bet. So point 2 to the summit of Nippletop. Let's do it. Nippletop proper, heading over there. Approaching the summit of Nippletop. And the great views. Nippletop summit, 4,620 feet. Still views of the Great Range, starting with Wolf Jaw, lower Wolf Jaw over there. Gothic's in front of us. Skylight to the left, Marcy in the background. And down below, Colvin and Blake. This is the highlight of the hike today. Well, we're going to do Indian Head too, and maybe I'll change my mind when I see that. So this is a big climb for today, so it's time for a summit coke. Still the summit of Nippletop. There's a little path off to the side. You get views of the other side, which is Dix and the Dix Range. Straight back all the way in the background with a white scar running down the face of it. That's Santanoni. The straight ahead now is Skylight. And then these two peaks, one in front of the other. In front is Haystack and Little Haystack, that rocky knob to the right, with Marcy in the background. And as we come around, we get Basin with the big slide on the face, Saddleback, Gothics, that's all slides in the background. In front is Pyramid, and then in Sawteeth, and then so Gothics, Armstrong, and then Upper Wolf Jaw, the false summit of Upper Wolf Jaw, then the big drop down to the Cull and Lower Wolf Jaw. Okay, just left the summit of Nippletop, and we're going to go back to the junction. That was point 2 to the Nippletop summit, and we're going to take a left, and we're going to go down the Elk Pass Trail and head down to the junction with the trail up to Colvin. Okay, back at the intersection. There's the point 2 to the summit. There's the trail to Dial that we came over this morning, and we're going down. Pretty steep coming down this side. Okay, we dropped a ton of elevation, and we're down to Elk Pass, and coming up on those two little ponds or the wetlands. I think that's most of the steep stuff. Still got to get down to the junction for Colvin. Here's the ponds by Elk Pass. Not the greatest smelling water. Okay, circumnavigated the first pond. Now we come around to this pond on the right. And unfortunately, no moose today. At the junction for Colvin, made it down the 1,100 feet from Nippletop. It's a steep trail, but no problem. So now we're going to go down Gilbrook and hook on to the Indian Head Trail. There's 2 or 3 trails up Indian Head, so we're going to take the first one as we go down Gilbrook. It'll be a left, and we'll go to Indian Head and Fishhawk Cliffs, which I have never been to before. Okay, been descending down Gilbrook Trail, and lucky for me, these signs are here because the trail does not stand out. Half mile to Fishhawk Cliffs, and then on to Indian Head. That's what we're going to do today. That's the trail. That's the trail. I probably would have walked right by it. Fishhawk Cliffs. Does it get any better than this? I actually hear it does, up on Indian Head. Look at this. So that's Colvin up there. And then you're looking at Sawteeth, or the that might be the bump before the actual Sawteeth summit. But there's a trail going up from the lake called the scenic route. A Sable Lake from Fishhawk Cliffs. Simply gorgeous. Look at this. Well, now I know why they call it Indian Head. Okay, leaving Fishhawk Cliffs for Indian Head. Just a couple tenths of a mile, and we'll see what that looks like. My God, stunning, worth every step. The trail up from Gilbrook, not steep at all. Approaching Indian Head. That was a very steep climb, but short, up from Fishhawk Cliffs. Here we are. Look at this. Awesome. There we have it. The famed Indian Head. Okay, just leaving Indian Head. Spectacular. Gonna make a point of coming back here a few more times. Okay, we are going to go down to the Gilbrook. Actually, no, we're gonna go down to what they call the boathouse on Lake Road. We're at the north end of Ausable Lake at the dam and the bridge with the new bridge abutments they put in a couple years ago. Dropped down from Indian Head down to the bridge that we could see from up on Indian Head. All we have to do now is connect with the road and make it the 3.5 miles out. Incredible day. All signed out of the AMR. Dial and Nippletop done. Plus Indian Head. Beautiful day, beautiful fall day. Garmin says just under 10 hours and 14.8 miles. Be another half mile, be another, be 15.3 miles by the time we get back to the car. So, great day. Thanks for joining us. A Sable Club. What do you think? $10,000 a year? Legacy only? I don't know, but I'm sure it's a lot. Hello and welcome to the post-hike interview. I'm Norm, and that's it for today. It was a solo hike today. Garmin says 15.5 miles in 10 hours and 10 minutes, car to car. We saw 6 hikers, one backpacker who slept out over on Bear Den, and then another solo hiker who was doing all 4, Nippletop, Dial, and Colvin and Blake. That's kind of impressive. I haven't done that yet. And 2 couples, father-son and a couple who were doing Nipple and Dial the opposite direction from what I did. They also did Indian Head and Fishhawk Cliffs. So I was sitting here in the parking lot, got my hot dog, got my beer. Doesn't get any better than this, except up on Fishhawk Cliffs. So highlights for today was definitely Fishhawk Cliffs. Never been there before. I preferred it over Indian Head because Indian Head was crowded. That's where all the Sable Club types were. So I was able to have Fishhawk Cliffs to myself, have lunch up there, and enjoy the view. Now the sun was beating down pretty good. I know it's October 4th, but it was 80 degrees today. Downsides, no real downsides. I love Nippletop. Nippletop's great. I had it all to myself, sat there for a half hour, 45 minutes, had a sandwich and enjoyed my Summit Coke, right? And that was, it's great views. I love Nippletop. Downsides would only be the long road walk out, which really is, everybody complains about it, but really, let's face it, it's easy, It's a great way to get out of the woods. So, just Fishhawk Cliffs and Indian Head were just soul fulfilling. I mean, it was beautiful. You know, rivals some of the best national parks, you know, single view kind of places. It's drop dead gorgeous, and I will make sure that I include that on my future hikes in this area. That's it from the Au Sable Club. Great day, great weather, surprisingly, and I'm gonna have my hot dog and beer now. So thanks for watching, and hike safe.